So good evening. For today's video, we'll talk about module 16, and in module 16 we will name and identify the function of parts of Arduino. So number one part of Arduino is powered USB. Arduino board can be powered by using the USB cable from your computer. So all you need to do is connect USB cable to USB connection. Then number two, power, barrel jack. Arduino boards can be powered directly from AC mains power supply by connecting it to the barrel jack. Number 3 is voltage regulator. The function of voltage regulator is to control the voltage given to the Arduino board and stabilize the DC voltages used by the processor and other elements. Number 4, crystal oscillator. The crystal oscillator helps Arduino in dealing with time issues. How does Arduino calculate time? The answer is by using the crystal oscillator. It tells us the frequency of 16 million hertz or 16 megahertz. So 5 and 17, Arduino reset. You can reset your Arduino board. Start from the beginning. So you can reset the Uno board in two ways. First, by using the reset button, number 17 on the board. Second is you can connect an external reset button to the Arduino pin labeled reset in 5. So 6 and 9. So pins 3.3 and 5 GNDVN. So 3.3 volts supply is 3.3 output volt, and 5 volt in 7 is supply 5 output volt. Most of the components used with Arduino board works in fine with 3.3 volt and 5 volt. So ground, the several GND pins are on the Arduino, any of which can be used to your ground or circuit. So VAN, this pin can also be used to power the Arduino board from the external power source like AC mains power supply. So number 10, analog pins. The Arduino Uno board has 6 analog input pins, A0 through A5. These pins can be read the signal from an analog sensor like the humidity sensor or temperature sensor and convert it into a digital value that can be read by microprocessor. Number 11, main controller. Each Arduino board has its own microcontroller. You can assume it as the brain of your board. The main IC or integrated circuit on the Arduino is slightly different from board to board. The microcontrollers are usually of the Atmel company. You must know what IC your board has before loading up a new program from the Arduino IDE. This information is available on top of the IC. For more details about IC communication function, you can refer to the datasheet. Then number 12, ICSB pin. Mostly ICSB is an AVR, a tiny program header for the Arduino consisting of MOSI or MISO, ACK, reset or VCC, and GND. It is often referred to as an SPI or serial peripheral interface, which could be considered as an expansion of the output. Actually, you are slaving the output device to the master of the SPI bus. Number 13, power lead indicator. The lead should light up when you plug your Arduino into a power source to indicate that your board is powered up correctly. If this light does not turn on, then there is something wrong with the connection. So 14, so TX and RX leads. On your board, you will find two labels, the TX transmit and the RX receive. They are appear in two places on the Arduino Uno board. First of the digital pins 0 and 1 to indicate the pins responsible for serial communication. Second, the TX and RX lead. The TX lead flashes when different speed while sending the serial data. The speed of flashing depends on the baud rate used by the board. RX flashes during the receiving process. So number 15, digital or I/O. The Uno board has 14 digital I/O pins, of which 6 provide PWM or pulse width modulation output. These pins can be configured to work as input digital pins to read logic values 0 or 1, or as digital output pins to drive different modules like LEDs, relays, etc. The pins labeled can be used to generate PWM. So 16, ARF. AREF or RF stands for analog reference. It is sometimes used to set an external reference voltage between 0 and 5 volts as the upper limit for the analog input pins.